Hi everyone, my name is Ben Wright, Human Cartoonist Extraordinaire, and welcome to a Let's Play for A Doctor's Term. This is the first recording Friday, the 13th of February. Happy Friday the 13th. Honestly, Friday the 13th has always been kind of a lucky day for me for some reason, so I decided to test my luck with a little indie game. So I did not get a chance to play this at MagFest, but the devs were there with the game at MagFest in the indie section. This is a team out of Austria, traveled all the way to Washington, D.C. in order to demo this game. And they were doing a special sale, and I was able to buy the entire game for, I think, $1.50. So it just seemed like it was worth it. After talking to them, it seemed like it's always cool meeting indie devs and actually getting to interact with them directly. So shout out to you guys if you happen to see this stream. I'm very excited to be giving your game a little bit of publicity because, hey, it's hard out there for creators. But yeah, I know this game is supposed to be comparatively short, but, you know, games don't have to be long to be good. Like, one of the things that I like about indie games is very often you get in, you get out, very quick, very inexpensive, but there's a lot of passion that can go into them. There's like, the fact that these people made a game at all is amazing. Always remember that as a creator. The fact that you made something sets you apart from the majority of people. Alright, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's dive in to A Doctor's Term. September 14th. Change. A different reality awaits tomorrow. S3 Job and Overview. The employee is in charge of overseeing and attending subjects of high priority to the Republic. Furthermore, they acknowledge the potential threat posed by those subjects. September 14th. September 15th. Ministry. Didn't even get remotely enough sleep. I'm nervous, yet I'm feeling ready. Julia is still asleep. I'd better not wake her. Might just make her worried. Hold left shift to sprint. What we got here? A man in a white coat approaches you.
Good morning, Dr. Batten. I am Dr. David, Chief of Station Wing 11.
Good morning, Dr. David. Pleased to meet you.
The pleasure's all mine, Dr. Batten. Please, follow me now.
You follow Dr. David along the hallway.
Where are we going, if I may ask?
We are already here. This is the briefing room. Today, you will be introduced to the unique machines of this ministry. You can enter right away. Everything is set up.
All right. Thank you.
Tomorrow, you will be assigned to your station. I'll see you then. Good day, Dr. Batten.
Good day, Dr. David.
Dr. David nods, then turns around and walks away.
Welcome, Dr. Batten, to your occupation briefing. Here you will be introduced to the unique technology of this ministry.
Okay.
The observation deck is the hub for treatment and monitoring in your station. Each subject's condition is displayed here. The subject currently being treated will always be displayed on the central screen. The medication samples for treatment are delivered to the sample inbox at the left of your deck. You will be notified whenever one arrives. Treatment happens at a subject sample gate. You're exhibited behind the deck.
Inject the sample at the gate? I'm confused. There we go.
Policing samples is of high priority for us. Therefore, all received samples must be returned through the inbox within the same day.
Huh. You'd think there'd be an outbox.
Failed treatment attempts might lead to critical states of subjects. In this case, consider ejecting subjects using the corresponding button on the ejection panel. The briefing is now over. You may leave.
That's it? Alright. I'm gonna get mojitos. It's got an achievement for mastering the tools of the ministry. I did one tutorial. September 16, station. Special rights and obligations. All information related to the ministry that is made available to the employee must be kept strictly confidential. Counteraction on this obligation will be considered committing treason. Same as before. Whoa! Hello!
Good morning, Dr. Batten.
Sup?
Hawk, the Ministry's entrance security system.
Well, good morning.
Due to recent events, I have been ordered to do some additional checks on incoming personnel. These have been carried out while we were talking. Please go on. I wish you a good day, Dr. Batten.
That's a little spooky. If you had failed the test you didn't know you were taking, you would have been vaporized. Dr. David awaits you at the entrance.
Good morning, Dr. Batten.
Good morning, Dr. David.
I will guide you to your station today. Please, follow me.
With pleasure. Dr. David, may I ask you something?
Please.
Let's ask about treatment of patients.
Something regarding the treatment of patients has been unclear for me so far. How am I going to observe them using the introduced technology of this ministry?
Direct contact has to be avoided whenever possible for your own safety. We are dealing with the most exceptional medical cases in this ministry, and we use rather extraordinary methods to get in touch with them.
Without Dr. David engaging further in the topic, you arrive at the station.
11B. This is your station, Dr. Batten. I shall leave you on your own from here.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. David. Good day.
Good day, Dr. Batten.
Alright, so I'm not going to be in that tiny room the entire time.
Reporting station status. West Cell, subject DR02, stable. North Cell, subject DP76, stable. East Cell, subject RH24, stable. Safety of potential observation on subject DP76 will be evaluated. Incoming sample at the inbox. Injection intended at the northern cell on subject DP76. Observation considered after evaluating sample effects.
Where is the device I'm supposed to check? Inject the sample into the northern sample gate. So do I actually have to go all the way up here? Yeah, I guess so.
Injected, I guess. What now?
Declining health status measured on subject DP76. Observation not recommended.
We'll stop swapping samples to improve state of N. Expecting new subject in W soon to compensate. Okay. Hold on. There is stuff around here. I like stuff. D has an eye on me. Hold back with your requests for a change. Swap the samples of N and E as suggested. E stable, N fluctuating. I don't know enough to do anything with that information. Right before falling asleep later that day, Julia mumbles to you.
No sleep for you tonight?
I'm nervous. And who wouldn't be?
She wraps herself up and kisses you on your cheek.
Well, I admit, I feel uncomfortable ignoring this important part of your life.
It is that weird, isn't it? I'm also thinking about how Adrian's doing with it.
We're fine so far. Stop worrying already.
I feel like I don't even know exactly what it is I'm doing there yet. And still, there's so much I want to talk about.
Maybe give a hint on where you're standing? Are you anxious about anything?
Be open.
Kind of. I don't really think I'm made for this type of work.
Whenever there is anything you want to tell me,
I know. I just want to be cautious.
yes you do.
I'm sorry.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
September 16th. September 17th. Considerations. I guess giving her a hint wasn't a bad idea. Let's see what else is to come.
Good morning, Dr. Batten.
Good morning, security bot.
Checks have been carried out. Please go on. I wish you a good day, Dr. Batten.
You have a good day too, security bot. Always be polite to your robot overlords.
Reporting station status. West Cell, subject DR02, stable. North Cell, subject DP76, fluctuating. East Cell, subject RH24, stable. Safety of potential observation on subject DP76 will be evaluated.
Going with north
Incoming
again, huh?
sample at the inbox. Injection intended at the northern cell on subject DP76. Observation considered after evaluating sample effects.
Before I go there, I want to take a look at the notes that I found. So there's some stuff suggesting you swap this stuff around. I'm going to stick lawful for now. Let's do things correctly for a bit. Oh, hello.
Status change on DP76. Considering ejection. Evaluating. Ejection recommended. Ejection button for northern cell now accessible at the observation deck.
Okay. Guess we're ejecting. Don't forget to rewind first. Security and protection. The employer provides advanced safeguarding appliances and architecture to prevent potentially dangerous contact between subjects and the employee. The employee is guaranteed to avoid physical harm by subjects, as long as they use the provided appliances as intended. Whoever was in that cell today, you're staring off into space.
So what happened at work today?
You awaken from your daydream, looking at Adrian.
Huh?
Did I scare you?
Just a little. No worries.
You pause for a moment.
Adrian, what's the scariest thing you can imagine?
I don't know. Hearing my son talk to me?
Very funny. But seriously, what are you afraid of?
I don't know. Never really thought about it.
You never thought about that?
Well, I'm afraid of a whole lot of things these days, I guess.
What do you mean exactly?
I just had the recent Red Hand riots in mind, but even when they lasted, I think I generally felt pretty safe.
I don't know about these riots. Ask about the rioters.
You think those rioters would have harmed you if they could have?
Of course I do. Why are you even asking? They detonated something at the inner gate.
I'm asking because I can't tell you much about my work. But I know you'd like to know all of it. So what I can do is talk with you about the thoughts my work causes me to have.
A moment of silence sets in.
Thanks, Dad. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm old enough to have an adult son. Interesting. September 17th. September 24th. Insights. Responsibilities. The employees shall perform tasks such as monitoring and observations of subjects. Furthermore, the employee shall consider and or perform directed tasks and recommendations such as injections and ejections.
Same procedure as every day. Good morning, Dr. Bat.
Good morning, security droid.
Checks have been carried out. Please go on. I wish you a good day, Dr. Bat.
Good day, security droid. Hello. Official notice. I, Dr. Walter David, regretfully certify that Samuel Winter has passed away on August 27th, 2076. The death occurs as a result of severe injuries sustained during a Red Hand riot. All possible medical interventions were administered. Date, August 28th, 2076. Dr. Walter David, Chief of Station Wing. Well, now I need to check this entire area to see if I missed any paper. And I did. Interview invitation for Dr. Roman Kostra. Where? Ministry of Health, Department of Neurology. When? April 15th, 2076 at 9:30 a.m. Looking forward to your visit. Kind regards, Dr. Walter David, Chief of Station Wing. Alright, what else is there to find? Anything? Doesn't look like it, but I need to be paying closer attention now.
Reporting station status.
What do we got?
West Cell, subject DR02, stable.
Okay.
East Cell, subject RH24, stable.
Okay.
Safety of potential observations on subjects DR02 and RH24 will be evaluated. Incoming sample at the inbox.
Alright. What we got?
Injection intended at the western cell on subject DR02. Observation considered after evaluating sample effects.
Wait for the next one incoming in a second. Swap them if you feel like shaking things up. B. Okay.
Incoming sample at the inbox. Injection intended at the eastern cell on subject RH24. Observation considered after evaluating sample effects.
Now I might even get 2 in one day?
Interesting. Just taking a quick look around. You know what? I think I know what I want to do. So, I know this will disappoint some of my more chaotic friends, but I'm going to start lawful. I'm going to actually follow orders. And I think I might actually do more than one playthrough just to see what will happen.
Stable health status measured on subject DR02.
I got a achievement called Good Doctor.
Granted on subject DR02. Please enter the observation through the western cell door.
Oh, that's way more interesting than doing the next injection. I got an achievement called The Good Doctor. Don't listen to a stranger's medical advice. West cell door. The door's gone.
Injection intended at Eastern Cell on
Reporting incoming subject RHAQ.
They never put any letters on samples. Wait. Oh. Letter? They never put any letters on samples. Wait. Oh.
I don't.
Reporting incoming subject RHAQ. Reporting incoming subject RHAQ.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
injection intended at Eastern Cell.
I haven't done the other injection. Hello?
Reporting incoming subject RHAQ.
Somebody?
They never put any letters on samples.
Oh. Oh, I can keep going. I thought there was a wall here. Seek text sources and read to the east.
Injection recommended.
Who are you then?
Follow their orders. Find out more in the east.
Who are you?
Help them. Act loyal. What's happening? Don't get anxious. Too late!
Why did you refuse the injection, Dr. Dostra? Why did you refuse your orders then? I don't want to do this anymore. And you never did all those times before.
Be careful. David's not stupid.
Reporting incoming subject DR02 network.
Oh, I'm back. Ugh. That was upsetting. Is it gonna give me? I'm curious. No, it does not give me the option to inject there. What we got? Return both sample hulls to the inbox. Okay. Okay. Nice and easy.
Declining health status measured on subject RH24. Observation not recommended.
Great. Okay. Again, you're staring off into space.
Please, what is going on?
You know, there are people in there that really want to change things up.
I see. And that reassures you?
Not anymore. Not at all.
You were concerned about your duties in there, weren't you? And now you're saying you don't want things to change.
I guess so.
Well, if you don't want to talk, you don't want to talk.
I'm talking right now. What you talking about? She walks away from the conversation and slams the door behind her. September 24th. October 2nd. Showdown. Are you not activating, bro? Okay. Bye, security droid. Just double checking.
Reporting station status. West Cell, subject DR02, stable. East Cell, subject RH24, stable. Reporting
north.
incoming subject RH27 at Northern Cell.
Oh, cool.
Safety of potential observation on subject RH27 will be evaluated. Incoming sample at the inbox. Injection intended at the Northern Cell on subject RH27.
Any special notes with this one?
Observation considered after evaluating sample effects.
Not saying anything. Let's see what the new one says.
Stable health status measured on subject RH27. Observation granted on subject RH27.
Alright, let's see what kind of crazy shit we're in board for.
Northern Cell door.
Alright, what we got? We've got a white void. I can get you out if you help. Both of you, I promise. B. He needs to get out. We need him. But when the power turns back on, somebody has to be in the cell. B. Hello. I don't know what any of that meant. Free the patient in the east. Okay. Oh. Oh, am I back here and it's just good to go? The door to the east is open up. I could either free the patient or leave him in his cell. You know what? I'm doing multiple playthroughs, I think, so I'm going to leave him in his cell for now. I don't know if that means I just need to go back up here. Oh, interesting. I can go over here too. Can't interact with anything. Do I need to actually interact with the thing and then it'll give me the choice? Or... I'm assuming that's what's up. Leave him in the cell.
Ejection recommended.
Eject the
Ejection
northern
button
subject.
For northern cell now accessible at the observation deck.
Okay. Deuces, you're gone. No more mail causing me any trouble from here. Avoid the limelight, probably there for a reason, was the achievement I just got. October 2nd. October 11th. Assurance. Another week has passed. You are taking a walk with Julia.
I think I owe you an apology.
You know, I just was very concerned, and I think rightfully so after you started behaving weirdly.
I think I can manage it from now on. It was really just a matter of getting used to it.
I hope so. I was quite concerned, actually. But I'm glad you feel better about it.
So, all good again?
I forgave you the moment you messed it up.
Oh! Oh, I'm getting the credits. Sweet. All right. I do feel like I've only gotten half the story. Like, I was given the chance to be rebellious, and I was not at any point rebellious. But the fact that it's so short, I think I can go back in and do it again, and I'm very excited about that. The Council of Pure Sanity. That's a great production group name. I like that a lot. This game's development initially started as a thesis project during the master's program of Digital Media Campus Hagenberg. Well, 100%. Good job, guys. You made a good game. All right. Let's do this again. This time, we're going to be rebellious. Let's start from the day of observation. I don't think there's anything rebellious to do the very first day.
Reporting station status. West cell. Subject DR02. Stable.
Yeah.
East cell. Subject RH24. Stable. Safety of potential observations on subjects DR02 and RH24 will be evaluated. Incoming sample at the inbox. Injection intended at the western cell on subject DR02. Observation considered after evaluating sample effects.
Okay, this actually is starting later than I thought. I thought the first day meant like the very intro. Which is why I skipped it.
At the eastern cell on subject RH24. Observation considered after evaluating sample effects.
Alright, well, we can still do an act of
might even
rebellion.
get two
Let's
in one
swap
day.
these. Okay, this is east. Let's do the sample intended for west. Curious one. If I actually...
On subject RH24. Observation granted on subject RH24. Please enter the observation through the eastern cell door.
Do this first. Alright, then I can go through the east cell door.
Declining health status measured on subject DR02. Observation not recommended.
Oh, it swapped which one I could observe. Alright, what we got in here?
There it is, and the control gates are already open.
Okay, great. I'll be gone however. I can't afford to get caught on my lens.
Gotcha.
It says, what do you believe in? Oh. What will you do? Koster will do it again for us if he could.
There it is, and the control gates are already open.
I'll be gone however.
I prefer not to get caught until this thing is down.
Yeah, then let's hide here for a moment.
So in fear it is, huh? Coward.
I prefer not to get caught until this thing is down.
Yeah.
Do you
then let's hide
believe
here for
in
a moment.
this? Is it the payout that's worth it? Or are you scared? What am I doing? Anyway, thank you for giving her a chance. Please make up your mind. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, are you different? Curiosity is not tolerated in your circles. You read them without reporting. Sooner or later they'll find out. Well, I don't like that. Hello, friend. Recalibrate your perspective. And pursue actual change. Follow her orders. Join the 5th revolution.
Sam, be careful!
What am I looking at? Is that? It is a note. There is a small employer access gate in the south. We go in from there. B has everything prepared to get it open. We just need some time. S. What is that? What does that mean? Dang. Oh, more notes. Any cowardly rat who does not turn up at the agreed time better never come under my eyes again. S.
Is something wrong? Is something wrong?
Shut up. I got this. There we go.
After you, sir.
Thank you.
You know, the worst thing is knowing that she'll blame herself for not convincing you. Maybe I'd act the same if I were you. After all, who did ever escape from here?
Over there. This door.
This time it'll go down.
Oh, this was not open before.
Yes, we are in. Let's go.
Then I'll get you out. Whatever it takes.
Return both samples at the inbox. Okay. Alright, been here before. Well, I've now been in all the areas. Do I need to look at the notes? Yeah, looking at the notes is a part of the process. So now the rebellious thing to do is free the patient in the east. So let's do that.
Sure at least one of us is remembered.
Shake hands. It is my pleasure. That's the achievement I just got.
We'll get you out of here as soon as we can. I promise.
October 2nd? October 16th. Insider. Incapacity to work. In case of incapacity to work due to illness or accident, the employer shall be entitled to terminate this agreement. The employee cannot refuse to see a doctor appointed and paid by the employer for medical examination to verify the incapacity to work. Okay. I might be taking some liberties here because there were elements of the story that I thought were a little bit obscure. But if I understand correctly, what's happening is you're part of some kind of totalitarian regime, and your job is to maintain the health of prisoners, is what it seemed like. And if someone is... I feel like the disease that they're checking for is rebellion against power. That seems to be what it is. And you're terminating people if they are deemed too dangerous to keep around. And that's what, and the computer is telling you that that's what's going on. And you basically have the choice to keep up this pattern or support the rebellion. That's the best I can figure out. I like this game a lot. I think it was really interesting. I don't know if there are any other possible things you could do. You know what? I'm going to real quick see if I can maybe find another ending, because there are a couple things I was curious about. Let me try this real quick.
Maybe give a hint on where you're standing? Are you anxious about anything?
Gonna be evasive this time.
No, it's not. Maybe I just still don't understand why I got conscripted for this.
You are outstanding in what you do. This is not like some lottery win, remember?
I guess so.
Try to keep that in mind. And now, get some sleep.
She kisses you on your forehead.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
I really didn't want to worry her. After all, I'm the one who wanted this, so I'll deal with it. Alright, let's see if this changes the story at all.
I just had the recent Red Hand riots in mind, but even when they lasted, I think I generally felt pretty safe.
Ask about feeling safe.
So you generally felt pretty safe here?
I mean, yeah. Why would you ask?
I'm asking because I can't tell you much about my work. But I know you'd like to know all of it. So what I can do is talk with you about the thoughts my work causes me to have.
Thanks, Dad.
So it seems like this is all the same. Alright, last thing I think I need to see is whether the text changes with the conversation with the wife. Julia, I think, is her name.
Please.
You know, there are people in there that really want to...
I see.
I am indeed reassured. Even ambitious enough to do some very scary things now.
Oh, wow, that's different.
What are you talking about?
You're standing up, walking up to her.
I will do what I think is best for all of us.
She stares at you for a moment, then she hugs you tightly.
I love you.
Love you too.
Okay, as far as I can tell, there are only the two endings. There are a few variations based on some of the choices you make, but at the end of the day, I think there are only the two endings. This was a really fun game, though. I actually really enjoyed what they put together here. I am looking forward to seeing what this production company comes up with in the future, because they got a good sense for storytelling and horror, and the one problem I had with it is I feel like they were a little too vague about what was going on the outside. There was a lot implied, and I feel like I was able to put together a lot of it, but I do think that we could have potentially done a little bit more with it. We could have been a little bit clearer, expanded a little bit more, maybe a couple more endings, a couple more choices. I also feel like there's a chance I missed some stuff because there were those notes that were found everywhere, and I didn't figure out what some of them meant. They seemed to reference choices that I wasn't actually able to make. I could have just been misunderstanding them. There's also the factor that this is an Austrian team that put it together, so it's possible that something might have been lost in translation. I don't think that's the case, but it is a possibility worth noting. Anyway, that was The Doctor's Term. Highly recommend you check out this game for yourself. It is incredibly affordable. It is a very short game, and it was a lot of fun. I really like what they put together, and hopefully I'll see these guys at MagFest again, because I want to see more games that they end up putting together. So that is going to wrap things up for us tonight. If you're interested in more work like this, you can find me at BWHComics.com. I'm also at BWHComics on Patreon, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and Blue Sky. You can also find my webcomic Cospain, a webcomic about cosplay and convention craziness, over at cosplayandcomic.com. So that's going to wrap things up for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us, and until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.